Hello everyone, and welcome to the third video that exists on my YouTube channel. Technically we are on a 3-week streak as long as I post by tomorrow. I tried to film this video at least 3-4 times. This is probably my 4th time filming it. I wanted to film a what's in my dance bag, and I just had some technical difficulties getting that in, so let's get straight into it. But this dance bag, first things first, the dance bag is from Amazon. I believe it was between like $25, $27, and it has a special compartment where you could put your dance shoes in. So before I get into that compartment, let's just review the items inside the bag itself. First items are multiple multiple knee pad pairs. I like to keep extra pairs. They often wear and tear a lot after each use. These are also from Amazon though. I could also link them if you guys are curious where I get my dance stuff, but I prefer these. They really hug your knee, right, and they kind of stick in place. The other ones I just bought from Dick's Sporting Goods, and I only bought these because I had left these at home. So now they all live in my dance bag, but I also like to just be kind and let some ladies borrow my knee pads who don't have any in class. And don't worry, I wash them. I'm not disgusting. Moving along, newly implemented in my dance bag are just sneakers. Sneakers or gym shoes. Now that I am on a fantasy dance team, I want to make sure that I come prepared with bringing a gym shoe in the occasions that we work on a hip hop number. So I always like to keep these handy on me now. The next item are just a pair of socks. I keep a pair of socks in my dance bag too, in the case that my toes be looking crusty and we don't want them to be exposed in my heels. So I'll always keep a pair of socks in my dance bag, also for the gym shoes. Not only that, but it also plays like extra support in my heels. My heels are like breaking down very slowly, but we'll get to that in a second. The next thing that I have in my dance bag, this native deodorant. Now, obviously not a sponsored video. However, this has been the best deodorant that I've used since, I don't know, when do you use deodorant? Like early teens, when you're going through puberty and you're discovering that you're sweating and you probably smell disgusting. But this is a coconut and vanilla native deodorant, paraben-free, aluminum-free. And I will say I've used plenty of different deodorants. Dove products, even men's deodorant, Old Spice. I've tried to even use men's deodorant because they effectively worked more than they did women's deodorant, and I've also used spray deodorants. Now, I'm saying that this is the best deodorant because, one, I just applied it, and, you know, it doesn't clump up like the rest of the other deodorants, and they tend to chalk up and just crust when you're like moving around. This is a much smoother application. It smells super good and it lasts me. So enough about native. The next item, I'll always have my inhaler, because girl, now that training's getting a little more serious, dance classes that I'm taking are advancing a little bit more, I need that inhaler. I just get winded so easily now. I don't know if it's because of the hot weather. Who knows? It's just a necessity item that I keep in my dance bag. The next item is in the compartment. You zip it, unzip it, and you just have access to where you can put your shoes. So in that compartment, I have my dance heels. Now, these are very good beginner starter heels. I also bought these off Amazon, probably between, I want to say $35, $40, not entirely sure, but I will also link it here. And they're they're decent. Like I said, they're really good for when you're first starting out classes and you don't necessarily want to commit to a $200 shoe. I will say that I am trying to upgrade, but a financial responsibility that I have is if I ever want something, I will save double for it. And, you know, life be lifing, so I just haven't gotten to that yet. But these dance shoes work well for now. I will say that I've had these for about a little over a year now, and the soles are starting to, or the inside of the dance shoe is starting to peel off. Obviously, because after you wear them, sweat, just the glue just starts to not hold the inside of your shoe. And this also has laces and an ankle strap to give yourself extra support. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say besides that these were really good starter shoes. And now that I am taking dance a little bit more seriously in my life, I do want to upgrade. There are just certain elements in a dance shoe that are really a necessity. Like, for example, this doesn't really have inside support. There's no cushioning inside for your foot to sit in, so after a while in training, like, my feet really start to hurt in these. But again, they work. And again, you can always wear socks to give yourself extra support. Now, these dance shoes also, they don't necessarily hug your ankle entirely, just like a traditional dance shoe would. You can hear Tino barking in the background. How rude! But please, just ignore for now. I can definitely show myself wearing these heels and dancing in them, or just doing a simple beveled walk to give you an idea of how the shoe looks. But again, you could definitely tell, like when I'm in a class or in rehearsals with the rest of the girls and they do have Berjou shoes or proper dance heels, stilettos, I could just tell that this lacks hugging the ankle as tight as the others. So again, definitely want to upgrade. And the next item that I have are just basic dance shoes. Or jazz shoes per se. I have two pairs of jazz shoes. One's tan, one's black. I always like to keep these in my dance bag as well in the cases that I take a contemporary or lyrical class, or I want to work on my pirouettes and just standing on releve. And the other day, earlier this week actually, I had to whip one of these out because we were working on pas de bourrées, single pirouettes. We were working on just like a bunch of different dance foundational sequences, so I always like to keep these in handy so I'm not in socks. And yeah, that is pretty much what's in my dance bag. I also keep a hairbrush. That is also important. I keep a hairbrush on me with some hair ties as well. So, another necessity. It wasn't in my dance bag right now because I just put my hair up for practice for a fantasy dance performance. So, TBD on that. But the final and last item is is my water bottle. So, and it's not a Stanley cup, whatever, but this water bottle is from Target. How many fluid ounces does it hold? 64 ounces. This is 64 ounces of water. And I really try to carry this with me everywhere besides like any classes that I take, just to stay hydrated. And it keeps the water pretty cold throughout. I don't even know. I'd have to like really track how long it keeps it cold. But definitely a necessity to stay hydrated. There's like a straw piece too. And yeah, that is everything that is in my dance bag. I'm going to be practicing with Rom. Their name is Rom from Fantasy Dance Team as well. Love them so much. Please do me a favor and follow them on Instagram. They have so much great energy when they're dancing and performing. Very fierce. They're also very super kind and welcoming, so I'm very happy that they wanted to help me out and practice with me. And they even had like some elements of that they want to learn off me, and I'm just thrilled to be able to collaborate, get some extra practice in, and honestly hang out with a teammate for a while, for an hour. I can't show you guys what that process looks like because it's a performance and you're gonna have to come in order for you to see it, or wait till it gets posted. Alright, so we are back from practicing with Ram. We practice on certain shapes, smaller details between or within the sequences of our dance, and I had a really good time. I left very confident, certainly better than I felt the first time that I had to learn the dance, so it really helped me capture some details that I was missing, and vice versa. We were both helping each other in a way, and once again, super thankful for you, Ram, if you're watching this. Hey, hello. Please go ahead, follow them on Instagram. Once again, super sweet. And yeah, if you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll keep having more exciting things to post even. Now that the sun's out, it's getting warmer, I certainly will have more content to share with you. But once again, if you made it to the end of the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We come out with weekly content. Back to back to back. We are on a 3-week streak, so let's see if we can keep it going. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.